right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause. Your winner tonight, Travis Bennington. Well, that sure was a statement from start to finish tonight. What was the key to victory here at Cochran Motor Speedway?
First of all, I want to thank all these fans for coming out. You know, the weather wasn't looking good. Chris Martin, you know, he stuck in here and didn't call it. And not many promoters would have did that. So special thanks to him and all the fans. Man, this car, it was perfect. I know we didn't get the pole, but I knew we had a good car. And I knew if we could get to the front and I could set my own pace that we would check out on.
Well, what was the key? The start, the restarts? Where was it for Travis Bennington tonight?
The key was just to start. You know, we just I knew the bottom would be better going into one, but you know, I just kept it wide open, and we never lifted, I think, for like 2 laps. So that was the key to win the race.
You know, with the rain we had, this racetrack turned out to be pretty darn good tonight.
Yeah, it was real good. Real good track. They did a great job with it.
Okay, what sponsors you got to thank on this 01 car for the win tonight?
I want to thank U.S. Duffy Site Prep, Melcher Hauling, Philip Duffy Hauling, VP Racing Fuels. I know I'm forgetting somebody. JRI Shops, Kevin Rumley, he helps me out a lot. Can't thank him enough. 5-Star Hyundai. I want to thank my crew. Heath, he's been working with us the past few weeks, and you know, it's really stepped my program up, because before, when I was just busy buffing tires and working on the car, now I can pay attention to the track and fine-tune this car. So that really helps out a lot. And you know, Eddie Fain, he drives from South Carolina every week to watch us. So you know, appreciate all his support. My wife, my kids. One of them didn't make it. One of them's asleep, but I want to thank them.
All right, congratulations. Travis Bennington, your winner tonight here at Cochran Motor Speedway with the Chevy Super Series. And the second place finisher tonight, another good points night for our point leader in the Chevy Super Series, the Chattanooga Flash, Ronnie Johnson. And Ronnie had a good battle going all night long for that second spot with Clay Harris, but I knew you wanted to get up there at the end and battle Bennington for the win, but just couldn't quite get there.
No, at one point I thought maybe we was making a little ground on him, but he cleared a lap car and drove off in the sunset. But it was a good night. I mean, we were really lucky to get this in. Had some weather earlier, slight delay with rain, but we had a good solid finish. And like I said, gained a little bit on, we're leading the points, but we padded it by a few. I think we might have gained about 6 on Jake there. And just all in all, a good night. Appreciate everybody coming out and supporting us, and appreciate Richard Austin and Josh Roberts and all the crew for putting me in a really good race car. I'm really happy to be where I'm at, and they give me a good piece, and I try to do them a good job.
Well, you know, you're the master at tuning your car to go fast at the end, and like you said, you were gaining on him there a little bit at the end.
Well, early on, I don't know, I think we might have been a little different on tire than the 2 cars that started in front of us, possibly. I'm not sure, but early on, I just couldn't get a rhythm down, and after a couple of those restarts, we started being a little more consistent. But I think the best car and driver won, and you know, we came home with a second place, so we'll take it until we can get a little bit better.
Ronnie Johnson, another top 5 finish with the Chevy Super Series here at Cochran Motor Speedway. And making the trip all the way up to Cochran, Georgia from Jupiter, Florida, our 3rd place finisher and our pole sitter tonight, Clay Harris. Clay, overall, I guess pretty good evening, quick time, 3rd place finish.
Oh, yes, sir. We were pretty quick, but didn't have enough for them.
Well, tell us about the start and the battle up front for the lead.
It was pretty tough. I mean, we held our ground there for a while, but they got around us eventually and finished 3rd, not too bad. I mean, we race here on the quite a bit, but first time in the 525 here. We usually run crate here, but we're pretty quick.
Tell us who you want to thank on the race car for getting you up here tonight.
I'd like to thank Billy Griffin, my mom, my dad, Tony, Doc, Griffin Motorsports. Man, it's been a while since I finished up front. I can't remember all my sponsors. Poor White Boy, Rosa Material, and Big Frog Motorsports too.
Clay Harris, third place finisher tonight for the Chevy Super Series here at Cochran Motor Speedway.